Good evening, my brothers and sisters of love and light. Tonight we talk about the light, because that's what I love. We love to talk about our light, and then we tend to talk about our dark more than our light. And most of that comes from dissatisfaction, of dis-ease, of a disease of overthinking. Because when we think, we are all addicted to thinking. That's who we are. We think with thoughts that turn into things, with thoughts that want to come into reality. We want we want goodness. We want good news. We want good news every day. Don't you want good news every day? I want good news every day. I don't want to wait till a certain day of the week to get to fill up my good news, to fill up my wholeness, to fill up my holiness, to fill up my soul with something good. I don't want to wait to a certain day to do that. I want to have that feeling every day. Don't you want to have that feeling every day? I want that feeling every day. I want the feeling to know that I have good news, that I am good, that everything around me is good. I am okay. It is none of my business what's going on out there. This is my business here. This is it right here. This is my business right here. This is where it is. Nothing else. Nothing else is more important than what's going on right here. Nothing else. You know, I like the fact that we don't have to go there with anyone or anything. It takes a lot of practice because we're reactors. We're reactors. We react and react and react. And when we stop reacting is when we stop attaching ourselves to these feelings that do not help us, that take away from our holiness, our wholeness. It takes away from our wholeness. We don't have to wait for a certain day of the week to repent. We don't have to wait for a certain day of the week to feel glory. We don't have to wait for a certain day of the week to help a neighbor. We don't have to wait. We don't have to wait to feel good. We don't have to wait to feel whole. We don't have to wait to repent. We don't have to. It's all right here. You can do it right now, right here, right now. There's no waiting. We don't have to wait for anything. There's nothing. There's nothing to wait for at all. That's what I'm saying. I got excited there. There's a nice little altar here. I just want you to feel comfortable in your own skin wherever you go, no matter what anyone is saying, seeing, or doing in front of you that you feel is not right, but it's right for them. They're living in their rightness and you're living in your rightness. When you live in their rightness, you become the wrongness because you're looking for the right in their right. So how does that work? How are you looking for a right in their right when it's their right, it's their rightness? You have your own rightness. Their rightness might not agree with yours, and yours might not agree with them, and that's okay. We have different patterns of thinking, and that's okay. It's fine. Let them think the way they want, and you think the way you want, and everybody will live in a very merry, merry place. I promise you. It always works that way. Look for the kindness in people, especially the ones that are closest to you, because those are the ones that tend to grab your attention the most. Those grab your attention the most. So pay attention to their behaviors, and we can adjust our rightness with their rightness, really. And how we do that, again, like I said, is detaching. It's detaching yours from theirs, and you'll sleep better at night. Yeah, if you detach yourself from their rightnesses. Yeah. We all have opinions that we feel is right for us, and they have their opinions that's right for them. And it helps them feel better and it helps you feel better, right? But there are times when they don't agree, and it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to agree. You just agree with yours and they'll agree with them's, and you're going to agree together. Is it possible to live that way? Is it possible to live in a world that we don't have to worry about what the other's rightness is, what the other holiness is, the other's holiness is? You get that? We would definitely be happier as a people together when we think individual thoughts and we share that individual thought, and there's no judgment behind it, there's no wrongness behind it, there's no rightness, there's no attachment behind it. We each individually will live a much peaceful life that way. Not worrying about what others are thinking, feeling, or seeing. Yeah. And the way we do that is find the little things to be grateful for. Even like looking at the person that you're not feeling right with. Look for something. Even the hair. Oh, you know what? This guy, I feel this person is wrong. This girl is wrong, but her hair is so pretty. She has such pretty hair. And look at her eyes. I didn't realize how her eyes are so pretty. You look for things that help you feel better about that person. There's always something good about another person, no matter how mean they are. If you look carefully, you might even feel, why are they feeling that way? Why do they feel they have to be so right? And when you do that, you'll notice that it's okay for them to be right. And you can be right in your own way. And that's okay. I found that it helped me move on, and it helped me not deal with people, but interact better with people. Whereas I was a big people pleaser, and I love to please people a lot. And I had to learn how to stop that because I was attached to everybody else's emotions. How can I help this person? How can I help? How can I help and take away from me? That's what I was doing. I was helping and taking away from me and forgetting about me because I needed to please. I needed to find everyone to be right. I needed to agree with everything so that everything will feel right. And now it's more about feeling right with whatever you're agreeing with. Acceptance of something that you can't change. And you can't change somebody's mind unless they're open to it, unless they're receptive to it. That's the only way you can open someone else's mind, really. But you have to open yours first, otherwise it's not gonna work. You're gonna be fighting against all the time. Anyway, I think I've said enough tonight, and I just want to leave you with, find your own good news for the day, at least one. And to that, I will say peace, joy, and love to you. And remember, be kind to your thoughts. Good night.